There you go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday marketing call. My name's Lee Honish. I am joined, as always, by Fred Solomon. How are you, Fred?
Good morning, Lee. I'm doing good.
Outstanding. As always, we are joined live by a bunch of our people from our list, from our email group, our coaching group. Happy to have all of you here. Please feel free to load up your questions. If you'd like to be a part of all that, click the links down below, type in 2 words, Home Advocates. Find out how you can be a part of our program and be an advocate, not a realtor. What a great sales pitch. Just Google Home Advocates. We are line 1, page 1. With all of that said, this is a marketing call. And I wanted to start this off because it hit me between the eyes, kind of. I'm going to move this all around and I'm going to share my screen just so everybody can see it. So while I was perusing Facebook this morning, this is what happened for me, Fred. This market is still hot, but you know what's hotter? My latest listing that's hitting the market this Wednesday. Yeah, that's a realtor. That's what she did. Admittedly, I'm pointing out she's in Florida for all of you going, where is she? Florida. And I'm not trying to out her in any way, shape, or form. What I found most interesting about this posting, shortly thereafter, she got banned on Facebook and then went online, good morning, I'm blocked. Busy day ahead of me. To which her friends responded, okay, someone had to tell you the truth. No client wants to see that. That's so unprofessional. Oh, because you did the lame pool thing? It's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, how far will an agent go to sell a house? Well, congratulations. We have found the bottom of the swimming pool. This is pretty close, Fred.
There was a girl in Long Beach that was on a billboard, same kind of gig, provocative dress and all that stuff.
Well, I know that we had in Hollywood, Angeline, who did nothing but be on a billboard in Hollywood, if I forgot her name correctly, which
Angelina.
is basically, she did nothing. I don't even know if she went anywhere. I don't even know if she started anything. Pink Corvette.
Yeah, she was all over the San Fernando Valley. She was pretty well known.
Yeah, I mean, look, am I just saying it because I'm jealous and I don't look that good? Maybe if I looked that good, I would be Angeline. Thanks, Daryl. I mean, maybe if I looked that good and I had a 6-pack, would I be walking out of the pool with it's hotter? The Monster. You need to get the Monster today to get face to face. Right. While I'm walking out of the pool in slow motion with my ripped 6-pack abs. I guess. I don't know if I I always say this. How far are people willing to go to get a listing? We go back to the Call Me Maybe video that I've shown many times at my live events where, that agent in Boston does the horrific cover that she rewrote with some kind of real estate lyrics to Call Me Maybe. It's awful. It's like people who do TikToks. I get it. My experience is always this, especially when it comes to radio, television, podcasting, content in general. If you play a character, it has a shelf life, right? And I think what this agent was doing, I think with what that agent is doing, I think with what people are doing on TikTok, you're playing a character. That's not who you are. I mean, who you are is far more important in conveying that message through multiple forms of media. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, which is how do you convey who you are? I mean, Fred, lately you've just been stirring up hornets' nests for fun. But
Not really, and it hasn't been intentional to do that, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish your thought.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it for any negative reason. The reason I bring it up, you don't have a problem bringing up a topic. Admittedly, you're not walking out of a pool half naked, saying, it's hotter, my loans. Um,
Oh, hell
this joke's
no.
not going to end. By the way, this is simply not going to end. If you guys are wondering when the joke will end. Um,
It's going all the way through this
oh
training.
yeah, with a callback at the very end because that's good comedy. But my point to it is you never lose sight of who you are. Like people know your integrity and your personality, right? And I think that's important in the marketing that you do. I'm able to do it with the people that I shoot red with. Who they are always comes across. A Tina Herman comes across as somebody who wants to give you a big giant hug. Uh, the experience of Dr. Miller, those types of things come across when you have, 3 to 5 minutes once a week to convey it. Was it ever intentional for you to make sure people knew who you were when you did your marketing?
Oh, yes, 100%. It is intentional for me to know, for people to know who I am when I do my marketing. I want to be looked at as the expert. I want to be looked at as someone who's going to be approachable, and I want to be looked at as someone who's smarter than the person on my left or on my right. But I'm there to help them. So I'm going to tell you everything I know. I'm not going to hold anything back and then, go digest that information. And if I can be of any help tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, let me know.
Well, and I think it's conveyed. I don't think that is an issue with you. What I always wonder, is it a completely mental effort that that it has to be packed into the marketing somehow? I know it is for me. People say it to me all the time. Well, you come across very frustrated with the way real estate's done and the way people behave in the business, and you look very angry. I go, I am. I hold people to higher standards. I expect people to be at the top of their field. When I do a transaction, I expect somebody to be on par with me. That's me. And it comes across. It's not my intent to be a problem or to, all the things I've been labeled with in the past. And there are quite a few. Uh, some are accurate, I suppose, because it's congruent to who I am. But truth be told, I just care too much, right? And I hope that's the message I convey when it comes to telling you guys to do your email marketing, to make sure you're putting up social media posts, to shoot video and get content out, to go out and tag and use the property, the marketing tools that we have. I care a lot. I care about the success of everybody who's on this call or who watches it. The question is conveying it to the client. Are there any tricks that you use to convey that for you, Fred? Do you have like catchphrases or anything that when you're doing a post or a video or anything, you try to get in there so that they understand?
My one phrase that I always